Chef, thanks so much for your time today. We're here at the InterContinental in London, and you serve up some of the best Italian food in the entire city.
Well, that's very nice of you to say so, yes. I think we've been one of the numerous awards for it, and I haven't got an Italian bone in my body, but I have an Italian soul.
Oh, fantastic. And tell us about the style of Italian food that you offer here in the restaurant.
So the style of Italian food is very sort of rustic. It's taking a lot of inspiration from different regions of Italy. Not being Italian, I guess I'm a bit of a cheat. I go off to Italy, get inspiration, come back, and try and use as much local produce as I possibly can here. We've got amazing fish in the UK, brilliant meat, and a lot of vegetables. I do get a lot of stuff over from Italy, so being in Europe is very, very important to actually get all these wonderful ingredients. But it's all about seasonality. We're continuously changing the menu, and it's all about the quality of the ingredient and keeping it as simple as possible.
What are some of your favourite ingredients at the moment to be using in this autumn time of the year?
So autumn is a fabulous year. Autumn is a fabulous time of year. We have wonderful squash. We've got delica squash, which is one of the most brilliant squashes you get from Italy. We've got fresh porcini mushrooms. We've got girole mushrooms. All those wonderful fungi you get. Truffles are going to be coming in very, very soon. We've got some beautiful black Perigord truffles coming very, 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 very soon. Wonderful fennel, Swiss chard. Then the fish, we've got turbot on the menu at the moment, langoustine. We always have a dish with squid, and we've got all the fresh beans like the borlotti beans and the cannellini beans.
They can be very hungry just talking about all these different kinds of food, but I think the beauty you do have is here you can use that local produce from the UK with the Italian flavour.
We can get very good produce. I mean, you do get wonderful root vegetables, you get wonderful cabbages, you get all these lovely greens. And there's much more demand now. So many farmers now are growing wonderful ingredients for the London restaurant market and the whole UK. So there is a much more interest in supplying restaurants. And also, it's far better to get local produce because one, it's going to be fresher, and two, it's going to be a lot cheaper than importing it from other parts of the world.
It's a very big foodie town. Does that make it a bit more of a challenge of trying a few different things, especially with local produce here in London?
Yeah, it's foodie. It's very much of a foodie town. I mean, there's so many restaurants, and we're always trying to find new ingredients. And it's all about having a consistently brilliant menu and attracting people in, and just generally making sure that the food you cook is of top quality.
And you've worked at quite a few hotels around the world with IHG now, haven't you?
So I have my restaurant here, Theo Randall at the InterContinental. I have a restaurant in Hong Kong, one in Bangkok. I've got one in Zurich, and I've also have another restaurant in Kensington.
Have you got a favourite of the kitchens that you like to work in?
Well, my kitchen here in Park Lane. This is where I am. This is my baby. All the other restaurants are protégés from who work with me in the kitchen, and they all have a share of the business, and they run their own kitchen.
All very different, I'm sure, as well, and different concepts. What are some of the concepts that you have within the group?
The concepts are very much Italian. They're all Italian kitchens. All the chefs have a little bit of their own identity. I write the menus, we discuss things. But the most important thing is looking at the produce. So even in Hong Kong, we get as much local produce as we can. In Bangkok, the same thing, we get a lot of the vegetables from Chiang Mai. There are obviously things you have to import, but we try and use what is seasonal and what is available there. And then we put the Italian kitchen together and make sure that we can create Italian food and the consistency and the quality by using these wonderful ingredients from those regions.